Welcome back to the Vi Media channel. My name is Eric Brown. I'm president here at Vi Media and partner at Mogul Holdings. We specialize in growing all sorts of businesses, but a majority of our clients are home service companies. Today, I wanted to talk about something a little bit different. I want to talk about customer service. That's what I want to talk about. And the reason I want to talk about customer service is because I was traveling this past week to Punta Cana for a bachelor party. And across the board, from transportation to the people at the airport to the people that work for American Airlines. My God, these people are horrible. Um, Across the board, it was just an absolute terrible experience when it comes to traveling. We stood at baggage claim in Charlotte on my way back for an hour and a half. My bag never came down. About 30 of us almost missed our connecting flight out of Charlotte at 10 p.m. To go to St. Louis. And American Baggage Claim could not care less about the fact that we were all fucked and are about to have to miss our plane on our connecting flight because we were trying to wait for baggage to come through, and the baggage thing ended up breaking. And so we're all standing there for an hour and a half. And of course, I'm talking to the supervisor there at American, and it's either a combination of don't care or just, how do I say this nicely? Some of these people are just god awful dumb. Um, and this, I was like, here's my baggage number. It says it was off the planes. If you fly American, they have like the thing, you can track it. It's like it was unloaded off of Charlotte, but no one bothered to help me. No one cared. Whatever, how much you've spent on flights there and back, we don't care. We already got your money. Figure it out, or hopefully you make your next flight. Like these people don't care. And of course, this is a massive company, right? Even when it comes to the airports themselves, they don't care. Charlotte International Airport, I was talking to the cop that he said it himself, a glorified retirement position, sits in front of TSA and watches the absolute shit show that they have every single day, with massive lines and nothing to be done or seen to change the process. Now, of course, that's TSA's fault. And then you have people at Charlotte Airport, because there was hundreds of people, probably 1,000 plus people in the security line. That was massive, and they only had like one TSA lane open. And you got some airports workers getting in an argument right in front of all these people, in front of TSA, saying, "What the hell are you guys doing?" It was just across the board a horrible experience. Also in Punta Cana, I feel like if you don't speak Spanish, they don't care as much about you. Like you don't know Spanish, it's like they just essentially ignore you, which is just amazing. So, all-inclusive resorts, I've been to a couple now. Seems like it definitely matters where you go, what country you're in, where you stay, and the service that you get. Because of course, as you guys know, in a lot of these countries, you shouldn't just be drinking tap water. So, in order to get water at this place, it was an absolute nightmare. Now, thank God we were on a bachelor party with a bunch of my friends and we had a great old time. So it didn't matter as much the negatives, but let me tell you, if I was there for another reason and not getting, not drinking every day, I think the story would have been a lot different. I think it would have been a lot more upset. Now, with that said, again, what are you going to do? I looked up Barcelo. They're like the second largest hospitality management company, whatever. And I'm like, obviously, these guys just again don't care. But when it comes to hospitality, you're traveling 7 hours to get somewhere. It's like, I don't know. Sometimes you just expect more. That's all I'll say. I expect more, and the reason I say all of this is because, of course, these are large organizations and companies. But I feel like a lot of the time when it comes to, of course, small businesses or even medium-sized businesses, um, customer service at some point just gets thrown out the window. And if that's because they've done the math to determine it doesn't matter about taking care of those people, we'll get new people. I simply don't understand. Not at least trying just a little bit to provide a good customer experience and good customer service to the people that are paying your company. So, with that said, if you are a business owner, if you are in charge of whatever, if you're a C-level executive, if you're in charge of customer service and customer experience, if you're a salesperson, if you're a front end person, if you're whatever you are, if you're interacting with customers or even if you're in charge of operations and processes, the person comes first. The client comes first, the customer comes first. Now, I'm not saying the client or customer is always right, of course. We know that's not the case. But being able to do good by the people that are paying your company should be the main outcome you want for your business. Obviously, everything else is secondary to that, right? If you have good customer service, more likely than not, you have good employees because you wouldn't be able to have good customer service without good employees. So you also need to train your employees on what is good customer service. What does that look like? What is the processes that we follow in order to make sure that the people paying our company is well taken care of, and if they do have issues, that they're taken care of as well. Not that, oh, and of course, American loses my bag, right? So I get on the plane on Charlotte. Hopefully, they're like, maybe we'll find it. It'll land in St. Louis. Nope, doesn't get to St. Louis. And then, of course, it comes in the next day. American never calls me, even though I put a ticket in. I talked to baggage claim in St. Louis. I talked to baggage claim in Charlotte, but they still couldn't let me know that the bag was there. I had to figure it out on my own. I don't know. These companies just don't care. And I feel like I think I might have talked about this on another podcast, but I was talking about customer service and how it feels like ever since COVID that it's just gone downhill in all facets. Hospitality, hotels, things like that, restaurants, servers. I don't want a QR code, guys. Okay? I think a lot of technology people and not on the creative side. I was just listening to something they were saying, in like 10 years from now, you're going to be able to do a comedy set from like inside your house in front of an audience in Hong Kong that everyone will be able to go into virtually. And I'm like, I was listening to this guy was saying the same thing. He's like, I don't think anyone really wants that. It's like, I don't even want to, like I said earlier, I don't even want a QR code for a menu. Either give me a menu or tell me what's on your stuff. Like, I don't have to pull out my phone to find a menu. It's insane. So we're fighting technology. So just because you think something makes it easier for the customer or client doesn't mean it actually is just because it's potentially easier for your business. Example, QR codes for menus instead of actual menus. I would like to not have to use my phone at dinner or lunch or whatever, especially if you're with other people. It's kind of the whole point is to not have this, right? So, you know, I think a lot tells about a company on not even customer service, but also what is the experience just when they first start interacting with your business, right? Say you're a contracting business and you need to go out and give a quote. What does that process look like? Do you make it easy for your client or prospect to be able to understand and have a good service, schedule it, be there on time, let them know who's going to be there, right? All of this stuff should be set up for your business because it provides a good customer experience for your customer. And then, of course, after a job's done, how do we do? Collect feedback. If there's any issues, make sure they're right. And then, of course, at the end of the day, you'd like to get a good review from all of your clients, right? Now, of course, that's not feasible. Some people don't want to leave reviews, and some people just straight up aren't capable. But at the end of the day, of course, you'll have those people that no one can appease, right? We know these people. But it shouldn't be the case where you're getting bad reviews all the time. It should be one very, not often. And hopefully a lot of those one-star reviews are like I was saying earlier. It's not actually that the business didn't do a good job or an employee didn't do a good job. It's just That person that left that review probably leaves 1 stars across the board everywhere else. And you were just in their sights that day, and there's not a lot you can do about it. Now, if you have reviews about you guys not communicating, not getting back to people, um, whatever it is, then that is very easy, or it should be easy for you as a business owner to go back, figure out where the holes are to make sure that that does not happen again. Because one thing that is a massive red flag when it comes to a business is if you have multiple reviews, people complaining about the exact same thing. That tells me that you're not a good business owner because you don't know how to solve that problem of what all of those people are bitching about, or you're just not good because you don't care. And if you don't care, then why are you in business? So, today, if you're listening to this, make sure that you have good customer service, a good customer experience. If you don't know what that is, talk to your customers, talk to your past customers, talk to people that refer you, talk to people, your family members that may have had that done in the past or bought that or whatever, and what they think a good customer service and experience would look like in order to build your business around providing that. It's hugely important. Here at Vi Media, our biggest, referral partners are our clients. And of course, it's hard to keep everyone happy, but we do our damnedest at Vi to communicate, to be transparent, to provide a good service, to continue to improve, to continue to not only improve ourselves, but also, of course, what we're working on with our clients. Um, and if there's issues, fix them. Don't put them off. Don't lie, right? Don't scapegoat. Don't gaslight. I hate that word. Own it, fix it, figure it out. Because when it comes to marketing, we can only do so much, right? We can only do so much. At the end of the day, we're an agency for your business. We don't run your business. If you're an internal marketing person, same thing. You only do so much. At the end of the day, it really comes from the top down. And I'm sure we all know that. So, again, customer service, customer experience. If you have this stuff in place, you will make more money. Simple as that. More people will recommend you instead of going on to Google Business Profile or BBB or any of these other websites and leave you a bad review. Because they leave you that review, they're telling 20 other people not to, right? Maybe 5 of those people tell one other person. Just off of one person, you could have 25 to 50 people that now have a bad taste in their mouth about your business, which is not what you want. Because as a business owner or marketing, you want the business to make more money. And if you have stuff holding you back like that, it makes it a lot harder to continue to improve profitability, revenue, hire more people, etc. Do good things, grow your business. So for most of us, that's our goal, right? Grow the business. That is all the time we have for today. As always, please like, review, subscribe, leave a comment, share with someone. You can go and visit us at vi.media. You can reach out to myself, Eric Kempf Brown, across all platforms. We're a full service digital marketing agency. We offer SEO, web, Google ads, social media, content creation. You name it, it's in digital. We do it. Thank you for tuning in. We'll talk to you soon. Goodbye.